Happy Thursday, everybody. We are here for another episode of Impact Wrestling and our Impact Watch Along on a Thursday night. Thank you all for coming out tonight. Really appreciate you all being here. And we are all together here in the studio. So, of course, I have, as always, with me, my co-host and creator of all of the graphics and all the new stuff that you're seeing there. Of course, Jeff is here. Jeff, how's your week going, man? It's another episode of Impact.
Man, another episode of Impact. I'm excited for it. We got some good stuff on for tonight, so I'm ready to watch this and see what we get. There's some good, man, some real good matches, and we've got that number one contenders match and a tag title match. So yeah, I'm ready.
And, of course, we have that announcement from Mickie James. It could be a very depressing evening for me. But we've got that. We got a lot of stuff going on tonight. Tag team titles match on the line tonight as well. So very, very interesting with that. And we'll see. I hope nobody spoiled it for yourselves because they certainly were out there. Unfortunately, I got a glimpse of them when I didn't really want to. And, of course, with us as well is Tazzy. Tazzy, and you're wearing the wrong California baseball team hat, by the way. I'll get you a Dodgers hat one day. But
you trying to get me fired?
yeah, that wouldn't be good for your job security.
No, that'll be good. Granted, I have been seen wearing a Pittsburgh Pirates hat, so it's all good. What's going on? How everybody doing? It's a crazy start of a week of wrestling coming up. A mess. I already reported. It's already ready to go. So the only one day else to do, right? It's a party, baby.
Now I'm like in Couples Retreat when Vince Vaughn says, "Now it's a party." Now it's a party. All right. Well, there we go. So we are ready to go. We've got a good card tonight for everybody, which we'll talk about in a minute. So number one, first thing I've got to say, and is that from, of course, Jeff, myself, and, of course, Tazzy, we all wish the absolute best for Joe Doring and his family. In case you had not known, Big Joe had to leave wrestling. And I wasn't aware that he fought brain cancer prior. And unfortunately, he is dealing with it again. So obviously, all our best prayers and all of our love to him and to his family. Real shame. You hate to hear that this happens to anyone, but hopefully he will fight it and he will come back stronger, Jeff.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, I didn't know that he actually had cancer before. So, that part was news to me. But with you hate to see anyone go through that, but um, I believe that he beat it before, he can beat it again, and he's got all of our love and support, and I know all the Impact faithful feel the same way. So, prayers up for him, and hopefully he's doing well soon, and we're looking back at this, a while from now, and he's back in the ring.
He will be sorely missed, especially with Violent by Design. Big part of that team, and he's just he's a menacing big man, and it's always fun to see him in there. A very methodical, old school style big man, but yeah, he will definitely be missed. Definitely be missed. All right, now for what we've got coming up. So. Obviously, plans have changed, and it's good that Tazzy's here because we cannot do the watch along for Clash. Jeff was called into work Saturday, and listen, work happens, and you gotta take the call. It's not like you could just say, "Nope, I got to do a wrestling show." Unfortunately,
that would be nice. That would be nice.
But unfortunately, life doesn't work that way. So I wouldn't have been able to make it either way. I am working as well. So that said, Tazzy is going to do the show on his channel. So if you were going to come and watch it with us, please make sure that you head over to Tazzy's channel for Clash at the Castle. And for God's sakes, let's get him up to 1,000, please, during the broadcast. I imagine he's going to get a pretty good crowd in there. So make sure that you join him on Saturday. Tazzy, you can let him know when you're starting your festivities because I know you have something prior.
We'll start at the same time. We'll start at the same time that we actually was originally going to do. What's that? 12:30?
12:30 Eastern.
So that's reference for me. So I'm
when I talked to Tazzy earlier, he was like, "Yeah, it's going to be 9 a.m." And I'm like, Tazzy.
So yeah, we're going to start on breakfast time here. It's all good. Yeah, we'll start at 12:30. I was originally going to go ahead and do the Cooking with Tazzy on Saturday, but we'll continue with doing it on Sunday. We'll talk about that later, though.
All right. So there you go. So make sure you join Tazzy. Of course, Sunday we won't do our normal weekly show either because there's just too much going on. You have NXT on Sunday, Worlds Collide, and then of course you have AEW All Out. So just too much going on. There would be, even if people did come out, they wouldn't really be able to pay attention if you're watching these other shows, which I'm sure a lot of people will be. So nothing on Sunday. We're rolling around doing the Raw on Monday. Because we all heard the news. And if you didn't, well, then you weren't on Twitter and you weren't on the socials. But Braun Strowman is coming back, and he is scheduled to come back on Monday. So with that said, we all know what his relationship is with certain people. And so there's a very good chance if that certain person doesn't show up on Saturday, then it could be on Monday when Braun shows up. So we're thinking that we'll probably do the watch along. We'll let you know for sure. But we're thinking we'll probably do that. And of course, you got Abby's window on Monday as well with Jody and Jeff at 6 o'clock p.m. So that will officially be our next show, but we'll let you know what's going to go on with the Raw. I think the Raw is going to be a big show too, because usually when you follow up these big pay-per-views, storylines and stuff will change, and it'll probably be a big show then. So that is our plans, and of course we'll be right back here for Impact next Thursday, and we're getting closer to Victory Road, so that'll be happening very soon. Okay, let's welcome in some folks, and we will go from there. So we got Yo's. Who's from New Jersey, by the way. I read that in the comments. I didn't predict it. I didn't not know. I read that in the comments. We've got Derek finishing up packing for Chicago, going to AEW All Out. I'll admit I'm not excited for the main event. Yeah, really weird. Really, really weird. I was talking to Jeff about that in texts. I didn't get it. Tommy Dreamer loved it. I'm busted open. Dave LaGreca, not so much. I don't know. I still think they could be setting up for something. Punk will more than likely win. He's in his hometown. Probably will win, which doesn't make sense with that other match that they had. But they're still, I think, setting up for something. And I said, not a popular thing, but it could be Wyndham may show up there too. He has history with Punk. But if not him, it could be MJF that they're setting it up for. So we'll see. But either way, I'm sure it'll be a fun show. Derek, enjoy.
Yeah, and I mean the AEW crowds make it fun. I'm trying to. There's AEW Dynamite here in Albany, September 14th.
Oh, nice.
So I will probably be there in the crowd. So but yeah, I think it'll be a great show. Like I really do. There are some great matches on that card.
Mm-hmm.
Great matches on that card.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm have a ball, have a blast out there, man. I promise you it's gonna be fine.
Mm-hmm. There's one coming to Philly, I think soon too. An AEW show. I did see
still you AEW. Still waiting for you on this other side of the states. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, they haven't gone to Cali much.
They one time, too far, 6 hours, not driving.
All right, we've got James Chadwick. We've got lots of prayers for Joe Doring. Yes, we've got Dylan. Hey, Dylan. We've got Jason Peace. We've got Khaled. We've got Shelby Jones. We've got Max Headroom is here. Max Headroom. Where have you been since the 80s, Max Headroom? Where have you been?
Done.
Where have you been? It's good to see you didn't age. We've got Anthony Slate. We've got who else do we have here? Go Red Sox. They're going nowhere.
That's right.
Nowhere.
Going home, going fishing.
They're going home with us.
Yeah.
They're going home for the winter. We've got Barry Monkey from Twitch, Brandon Barnes. Hey, Brandon. We've got Yuri Suzuki is here. We've got Conrad. Hey, Conrad. We've got Shelby Jones. We've got did I get everybody? Joseph Green. Don't know the answer to your question. Don't know. I have no earthly idea. West Coast friends want AEW badly. Tazzy says Conrad. Let's see. Khaled, be careful what you read, bud. That's all I'm gonna say. Be careful what you read, because there is so much out there flying around, and you got to remember they went to great lengths to hide Johnny Gargano, and they did a fantastic job doing it. And it is very, very easy when you go overseas, especially, to hide someone. So be very careful, Khaled, what you're listening to, because I don't think many people know anything. So just saying. Just saying. Me and Spuds McKenzie.
Did you see what he said before that? Just hanging out, drinking Pepsi, watching wrestling and football. Him and his dog Spuds McKenzie. Hey,
you should come over to our 80s show, because that's where you belong. You should really be on my 80s show. You'd fit right in. John Kessler, did you read an Impact's website about Doring stepping? Yes. Yeah, we just talked about that. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Bray was not spotted in Wales at all. Yes. No. There's no proof of that. There's no proof of that at all whatsoever. None. So normal guy is here. Hello, normal guy. Okay. Let's get in the card, Jeff, huh? We got BTI, which is, what do we got here? We got Ace Austin.
Yeah, got a Bullet Club going against JD, Griffey, and Exodus.
Ah, okay. All right.
I know Griffey had a son. Ken Griffey had a son. Oh, sorry. My bad.
JD Griffey. JD Griffey. So the match is starting right now. So BTI is just about to start. So we got the Bullet Club, we got Chris Bay and Ace Austin against, like Jeff said, JD Griffey and Exodus. So that is starting right now as we speak. So let's go to the main card. Tazzy's giving everybody a too sweet. Too sweet. There you go. We have tonight. Let's start top to bottom. So X Division Championship, we've got Mike Bailey, Speedball Mike Bailey, who's been on a roll, against Kenny King. Kenny King tonight, and he's putting up the title. So Kenny King's a tough competitor, but Mike Bailey has, like I said, been on a major roll this year. A lot of people saying that he is one of the candidates for Wrestler of the Year, and I can't argue. He has had a phenomenal 2022, and when we see him, it's not like he's lacking either in defending the title. He's putting that title on the line a lot, even in regular shows, and he's doing it again here. So Mike Bailey and Kenny King. Jeff, who do you got?
Man, I got Mike Bailey. I got him retaining. I don't think he'll lose it anytime soon, and if he does, it'll be at Bound for Glory. But I don't see that happening anytime soon. So give me Mike Bailey.
I'm going to agree with you. I think it should be a good match. Kenny King's a great athlete in his own right, but I think that Speedball will hold on to the title. Tazzy, what about you?
I was thinking about it. I was like, wouldn't it be fitting to actually have the title change hands during a show like this to tell people like, hey, don't want to miss the show every single week. You never know what might happen. But I knew better, so yeah, he's not losing it to a Bound for Glory, whoever that opponent is. So might be able to win.
Yeah, I think, like Jeff said, I think he'll hold on to it for a while longer. If he does lose, it'll probably be at a big pay-per-view. Joseph Green, what if Braun Strowman and Eric Rowan face the Usos for the Undisputed Tag? I think that we are going to get Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn to face the Usos and possibly, or very probably, take those titles off of them. That's what I think we're going to see. I think that they're playing to that storyline. Obviously, you saw it this past week, and I think Sami's going to turn. Sami's going to turn on them eventually, and I think he will cause their downfall. And I think they'll take the titles off of them. So,
who would have thought that Kevin Steen and El Generico would one day be a great tag team, possibly, and be tag team champions? It's a wild world.
Yes,
Craziness.
Right? El Generico. The Access TV showing of Impact's in front of that. Yes, Shelby, if you're watching on Access, please don't spoil the chat. You're in front of us. You will be until about 20-some to the hour of 10 here Eastern time. Don't spoil the chat. If you see anything, please just keep it to yourself. Obviously, you're ahead of us. Access always is. So we'll catch up at the end because they don't do commercials on their YouTube feed. So we're all watching on YouTube. So for anyone that is watching on Access, please don't spoil the chat. Okay. Heather's here. I missed the beginning of the show. It was on Zicky's Twitch channel doing a stream for his birthday. Now, Zicky loves Twitch, so I'm not surprised. All right. Next up, we've got Mascara Dorada versus Alex Zayne. Now, the last time we saw Alex Zayne, he didn't look all that good, which is, I'm not really sure why. Maybe some rust that had to get knocked off, but he wrestled Mike Bailey, and he didn't look all that good. So hopefully a little bit better of a showing for Alex Zayne tonight against Dorada. Hopefully it'll be a great match. It should be. So, whatever was going on with Zayne, who knows? Anybody could have an off night. He'd be a little under the weather, or you could be whatever. But hopefully we get what we think we would get from Alex Zayne. And against Dorada should be another great match. Jeff, who you got in this?
Man, so for those who don't know, Mascara Dorada is Grand Metal Elite.
That's right. Yes, he is.
So
ex-WWE.
Yeah, so he's making his Impact debut. Let's see what he can bring. I think this is going to be exciting. Would not surprise me in the least to see him win this match against Alex Zayne. And be on the lookout for Dorada and Trey Miguel. I think they could create some fire in the ring together.
Okay. Okay, I like it. So Grand Metalik Tazzy is back on Impact.
Yep. I more and more I see a lot of the former NXT stars around. I'm like, oh my god, we're all over the place. Oh my god, if you guys have not seen this guy without the Lucha House Party theme and all that good stuff,
yep,
please watch this match. What I would say, if he's back to normal as this week, should be a really good match. But I wouldn't see Dorada losing this match that he's just this debut match here. So I'm going for him to win the match.
I mean, we have Kushida here too. So a couple of NXT people now that are that have come over to Impact Wrestling. So yeah, absolutely exciting. Dorada versus Mike Bailey for the X Division Championship at Bound for Glory, says Joseph. Maybe
I'd be down for that.
Yep.
Yeah, be an awesome match. Heather wants the Good Brothers to go back to Japan. She's predicting OGK for the win tonight against the Good Brothers as well. And she says she's biased. Well, I got to say, this next thing is my highlight of the night already. Mickie James is returning to the Impact Zone. Now, the highlight could turn into a very quick low light, depending on what she says. Really hoping that it's not "I'm done" and she walks away. That would suck. I'm really, really hoping for the latter, because if she says that she's not, there's a very good chance that she will wrestle at Bound for Glory. And we all know, or you guys all should know, that Jeff and I are going to Bound for Glory. So, that said, that would mean that Joe gets to see Mickie live. So, yeah. And you never know. There could be a certain meet and greet, too, that might happen. And if that happens, Jeff would probably record it, and it would be me passing out on the floor. So wouldn't be much. He'd have to get some smelling salts.
Get the stretcher. Get the stretcher.
Yeah.
Listen, man. I'll say this. I am happy that I work for a healthcare center. We can get you fixed up real quick. We can make sure we got everything on deck, and get you set up so that way you're not out for too long. You don't miss the moment. So
maybe I should just wheel myself in a wheelchair just in case, because if I do fall, it would just go right into the chair. So maybe I should prepare. But yeah, so either way, I'm pretty excited about that. So I'm hoping that she doesn't announce that she's done, and she comes up and says one more match, and it's at Bound for Glory, not Victory Road. That would be bad too. But so it's we're hoping that that's going to happen. But anyway, Mickie James returning to the Impact Zone. That is what it's all about. She's going to come out and address the crowd, and talk about future plans, possible retirement. We don't know. Unless, I hope you guys didn't spoil yourselves. Like I said, the spoilers are out there. I saw some things I wish I didn't. And it wasn't even for searching. I opened the stupid page and there it was. So that's why I'm on my vendetta against dirt sheets. Okay. Someone spoiled the match for me a few days ago. It sucks, doesn't it? Man, I'm telling you guys, I really I'm starting to have a very high dislike for dirt sheets. I really am. And the Gargano thing did it, because it was so much fun and so good. And you just don't get enough of it. And it's because of them. And it really annoys me. It really does. I'm scared Mickey's retiring. Me too. After tonight, NXT UK is now over. Derek says, I'm envious. I really want Masha to win. Almost never go into Twitter anymore for that exact reason. Third sheet should go away. Agreed. I agree. A lot of them are really, really bad people. So I agree. I agree with you. It would really be a lot better for wrestling as a whole. We would get along better. I think people would be not as upset and mad all the time when things don't go the way that they tell them they're going to go, and they're expecting it. And then listen, we're human, and we just get disappointed. So, yeah, I wish they would too. And then we have got next match, number 1 contenders match. This is big. Masha Slamovich, biggest match in her Impact career thus far, against Deonna Purrazzo. So who wins gets a shot at the title, which is held, of course, by Jordynne Grace. And that will be at Bound for Glory, I believe. I'm pretty sure it's Bound for Glory, right? It's not Victory Road. It's Bound for Glory. Yeah,
Bound for Glory.
Yep. So, wow. Who wins? Tazzy, Deonna, or Masha? Masha's on a roll, but Deonna Purrazzo can never be counted out.
True, but do you see Marsha? I'm good. I'll go for Marsha. I'm good. She ain't coming to my door and beat me up. I'm good. There's only one person that can come through my door and beat me up. All right, I'm just saying. Just what I'm.
All you have to do is look on Tazzy's Twitter to find out who that is. But yeah, this is going to be a banger of a match. I think it's going to be really good. It could steal the show tonight. I am going with the one who's on a roll because I think this could be her biggest match in her career, of course, at Impact at least. And I think Masha wins. I really do. I don't think they're going to turn it around now and stop her momentum. So I think Masha is going to beat Deonna Purrazzo. So, Jeff, what you got?
Now, normally I don't do this, but you know what? I got to puff out my chest a little bit. Earlier in the year, on this channel, I said that Masha Slamovich would challenge for the title at Bound for Glory.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so
you did.
I said it.
I can confirm that. And
confirm.
By the way, you know all those commercials for DraftKings and stuff like that? Well, don't worry about that. just text 1-800-JEFF, and then you'll get all of your wrestling needs that you can spend your money on. Just so there you go. You don't or 1-800-SCHWAM, SCHWAM. Either way.
But yeah, I mean, I got Masha. I think she's the future. I mean, we had this question on Sell or No Sell a couple weeks ago. Are her and Killer Kelly the future of Impact Wrestling's Knockouts division? And we both said yes. We both sold that. So yeah, she's the future. She's gonna win. As much as it pains me to say it, she's gonna win at Bound for Glory, at the expense of my favorite Jordynne Grace. So yeah, but I got Masha.
All right. Well, there you go. We're all in agreement. And I think a lot of the chat is too. Heather saying Masha, James saying Masha. Are you all doing prediction videos for Clash? Are all out? No, we are not. So the predictions would have been before the show, but unfortunately, Heather, we can't do it. Tazzy is. So Tazzy will have it on his channel. He's doing it with Jody, I'm sure will probably be there. So it'll be Tazzy, more than likely with Jody. I don't know if anybody else will show up in Tazzy's stream, but are you doing predictions prior?
What we'll do is actually I'll get you guys' predictions and we'll read it off on the show. Okay. And then we'll do it like that.
Oh, okay. Sounds good. So there you go. So Tazzy will do them. So yes, they will have predictions before Clash at the Castle. So again, make sure you join Tazzy on his channel on Saturday. Jeff and I are both stuck working. So Johnny Bates is here. I missed it. Well, how could I miss that? The whole chat taken up by Kimberly. How could I miss it? How could I miss it? Tyler Bate versus Trent Seven for NXT UK title, and the final episode was fire.
It was insane.
That was today, right?
That was today. That was the last NXT show.
That's right.
Well, UK.
Damien, hey Joe, Jeff, and Tazzy, how are you doing? We're doing well, Damien. Hope you are well also. I'll be on the lookout for Tazzy. Very cool. Drink Pepsi, says Max.
Wait, what?
You know what he's gonna bring up next?
New Coke.
You remember the Book It program for
Yes.
Pizza Hut?
Yes.
I'm just waiting for somebody to bring that back up. Listen, if you ever want me to read, offer me a free pizza. I read my little behind off back in the day just so I could get some free personal pan pizza. So,
Do you ever want to watch a good show? Go to I think it's on the History Channel of all places. I thought it would be on the Food Channel, but it's called Adam Eats the 80s. It's Adam Rickman, the guy who used to do Man vs. Food before the current guy, who I liked him better. He does 80s show, an 80s show, which basically shows him going to these places and having them making recipes for stuff that is no longer done. He went to Pizza Hut. Domino's, and they made him their breakfast pizza, which they were doing for a while. It was eggs and bacon and cheese on the pizza. They also talked about that guarantee that that Domino's had back in the day, where if you don't get it within a certain time, the pizza is free. And one of the reasons why that went under is because people were calling in the morning and for this breakfast pizza, and so they would get this breakfast pizza with their coffee and stuff like that in the morning, and the Pizza Hut or the Domino's were never able to get it to them that early in the day, and so they ended up giving all of these free pizzas away, and then they did away with it. Yeah. So but it's a good show. He goes out and finds all this. He went to a science center at a university and had them make him a bonkers candy. They actually made bonkers for him. That was they looked like little pieces of gum that had the one he wanted was watermelon, and it was green in the outside, red on the inside. They don't exist anymore, and he does that. He has these people make things up that don't exist anymore from the 80s. It's really good. It's fun to watch. Okay, we have Sean Rousset said, "Did you hear the news about Bobby Fish?" Yep, AEW not renewing his contract. Yeah, it was only signed for a year, which is a little weird
because went by fast.
Yeah, and normally they sign people for a long time if they want them. Adam Cole signed for 5, and so is Aleister Black. So if they want you to stick around, you're signed for quite a while. He was not, so he will be. Yeah, he'll be out of contract. So I would imagine Triple H would probably want him back. I would think. You have Roderick Strong obviously still there, so I would imagine he may want him back. He could end up in Impact. We'll see. Okay, next up we have, this is big too, on a non-pay-per-view show. The Impact World Tag Team Championships are on the line. The Good Brothers versus OGK, Matt Taven and Mike Bennett. The kicker to this one is, and we all heard about it, is that the Good Brothers, their contract is up. So after this episode, their contract is over with Impact. So make of that what you will. They could lose because of that. But there were rumors saying that they signed an extension, blah, blah, blah. Apparently that was incorrect. Shocker. But who's going to win? I guess, knowing what we know, I'm going to have to go with Taven and Bennett. And we had said that Honor No More is going to start gaining some momentum. And I think this is where it begins. But I think they win the titles tonight. And because of what we heard, now this could be the last time we see the Good Brothers in Impact, Jeff.
Yeah, get ready for it. I think OGK is about to shock the world. So as they say.
Yep, I agree. Tazzy, what do you think?
It's crazy how one person from of a promotion has took over and they didn't resign. That's actually kind of very interesting. But anyways, can we get the club back? Well, I don't know where they might go. But I know there's not going. Unfortunately, won't be here. I really want them to do, and I think they belong here. They made this show go. They're one of these guys that actually made the show go, especially through the pandemic and everything going like that. But I can see them doing a time where they actually extended to a one event deal and have a rematch at, I don't know, maybe the next pay-per-view, but we'll
Victory
see.
Road.
Yeah, but I say no. So I'll go with Taven and Bennett on it, unfortunately.
Max Headroom also watches King of Queens. Do you want to know how I know? Because the new Coke comment was talked about by Doug Heffernan on an episode of King of Queens. I only know that because I've watched it so many times, I have them all memorized. So he called New Coke syrupy piss water. So good quote. And am I right? Do you watch King of Queens? And did you get it from there? Because I remember him saying that on there, just so you know. Just a little piece of useless information, completely useless. Burger King's tweet, I did not. If the advert that the British Bulldog did back in the day, I did not see it. Mick DLTs, oh my God, the hot side hot and the cold side cold. I remember those in that nice styrofoam container that was very good for the ecosystem. Yes. Yes. Perry Carey, Joe and Jeff, you see what Tony Khan said about Thunder Rosa not to be, the whole thing with her not being a draw as much as CM Punk. You know, listen, I think you could comment the day as long about what they think about their women's division. Look, I mean, honestly, if he's stating facts and if that's where he's going with that, he's probably right. I mean, CM Punk is going to draw more than Thunder Rosa. That's just true. But, you know, that's, I don't know. Things get taken so far out of context with stuff. It's just, again, dirt sheets are not my friends right now. So we're not gonna get into all the rumory stuff because I am not on good terms with dirt sheets right now. Someone in Impact Chat said Joe Doring's going to be treated for brain cancer. Heather, yes, we talked about it at the beginning of our show. Yes, he had it before, and he beat it. And he is out. He had to leave wrestling. Yes, yep. Did you all talk about this earlier? Yep, we did. OGK will win. Hello, hey bunkers. Have you guys checked out the Rey Mysterio bio yet? No, I haven't seen any of those. I don't get A&E anymore. It's not on YouTube TV, so I'm gonna have to wait. They're all gonna be released onto Peacock, but not until early next year. So I'll have to wait to watch all of them. King of Queens is at 80. I knew it. See, useless knowledge. Downloaded Better Call Saul season 1 for the plane tomorrow. Kent
One of
has
my
a new
favorite shows.
book. I haven't seen that. I watched all of Breaking Bad, but I've never watched that show.
It's tremendous. It's tremendous.
I'm gonna have to check it out. You know what's trending on Twitter yesterday? The Exorcist. Very, very, very bad. I couldn't look because I was afraid that they broke a trailer or some clips from the new one. And I'm like, nope, I'm not looking. And I don't think that was what it was. It must have been, I don't know. Twitter's weird. Somebody can mention something and it just goes crazy. But very bad. Halloween's coming. Pretty psyched about that. New season of Chucky, Jeff. Is coming very soon. I'm excited for that too. And for me, let me just tell you all, if you look at next year's calendar and you find a Friday the 13th, chances are we're getting a brand new Friday the 13th film. Joe will be in line at the premiere, wherever that may be. Wherever that may happen to be, I will be there. I never thought I would see another one in my lifetime because of all this lawsuit BS and everything else. I will be so happy when that comes out. But there's teasing galore coming out that the director mentioned it, and of course it's on Sean Cunningham's cameo. I'm thrilled, absolutely thrilled. Big. Go ahead.
I tell you when Friday the 13th is in 2023?
What month?
October.
Is it in October?
Yeah.
That was just luck, man.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
So it's 2 weeks before Halloween.
2 weeks before Halloween. Yeah, I'm
Man,
just checking to see. There's no other prize. Yeah, there's one in January too.
They won't have it done that early. It'll be in October. Oh, that's fantastic. That's phenomenal.
Yeah.
That's phenomenal. I can't wait. Thunder has bulging disc issues. Yes.
I gotta ask this question.
Yeah.
Since we're on a horror movie kick right now.
Yep.
Did anyone watch the Winnie the Pooh trailer?
Oh!
I know how Joe feels about it, but I gotta ask, since we're talking about horror movies, if anybody else watched it.
It ruins my childhood so much. You don't know. In my bed when I was like a 5-year-old kid, I had a Winnie the Pooh. I had an Eeyore. I had all of that stuff. They are ruining my childhood with this. I did not see it. I refuse to watch it. I'm protesting it. I can't wait. Watch it.
I can't wait until that come out. I know I'm bad, huh?
Horrible. Horrible. If they make a demented Winnie the Pooh theme for that, I'm really gonna be upset. It's out there. Yeah, Derek, it's out there. It's on Twitter. Yeah. It was all over Twitter the one day. They have a Twitter site actually for that. I'm shocked they were allowed to do it. But the reason you know what it was? Winnie the Pooh is so old. The licensing for that is so old that it's public domain. They can't, after a certain amount of time, anything that's that old cannot be owned by anyone anymore. It becomes public domain. So anyone like you, me, or anyone can make a film or a book or any of that stuff about Winnie the Pooh. That's just how it is. And that's the reason why they were allowed to do it. There's a lot of people that aren't happy about that. But there's nothing they could do. In fact, I think someone tried to stop it. But I don't remember who it was. It wasn't Disney because they can't do anything about it. So, but yeah, crazy. Sean says, I'm right with Joe. I'm not watching it. Bob the Builder. Oh my God, Bob the Builder. Watching it now. What in the Chainsaw Massacre? Says Derek.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy, man.
I'm sure it's going to be really gory. It's probably going to be along the lines of the banana splits.
Yeah, which I love.
Yeah, the banana splits was good. It was funny. It was creepy too. It was funny with those big mascots because when you were a kid growing up in the 80s, you would always look at those big oversized mascots with those big humongous heads and you were terrified of them the way it was. And then when they made them into serial killers in that Banana Splits movie, it was really kind of actually pretty funny. So, all right, guys, we are underway. We got some stuff from last week. Scott Namore. Here was OGK, of course, and Maria. They were attacking the Good Brothers. Tweeted you that advert tweet. Bananas in pajamas. You know what somebody shared to me the other day on my Facebook, actually, The Great Space Coaster. I love that show. I can still hum the theme song. Someone shared that, and I hadn't seen that. Somebody shared a poster of it, and I used to watch it every morning before I went to school. So crazy, the things you remember. Yeah. Very, very crazy. See what Tony Khan said. Yes, we did see that, Nathan, about the rules. So yes, yes, we did. We did. And this was, of course, from last week. Big LG coming out and taking everybody out.
Deonna. I sent her the picture.
Oh, hell no. Yeah. Oh, hell no. Not Winnie.
Yeah, I saw the poster at the movie theater. So, like, no, they're not going to do that. And then I saw it. I'm like, what?
Johnny Bates says, my girlfriend hates the idea of a horror poo. Coincidentally, I'm hoping to propose to her the same day.
Wow.
You better be careful. You better be careful.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, speaking of movies, the 3rd of September, so in 2 days, they're calling it Cinema Day. You can get some really cheap movie tickets. Cinemark's doing movies for $3 that day. They have They're actually bringing Jaws back to movie theaters. It's in the XD theater, and it's also 3D. So if you ever want to see Jaws in 3D, $3. Also, Spider-Man: No Way Home is coming back to theaters with added footage. That is also $3. So movies on Saturday on the 3rd are $3. So yeah. So if listen, if you're not watching the pay-per-views, which I know a lot of people are going to be, but if you're not, and you want to go to a movie, go Saturday. It's cheap. Who are you going to call? James Chadwick says He-Man. All righty. Well, hey, He-Man's from the 80s too, so there you go. AMC, I think they're all doing it, John. Yeah, I think they're all doing it.
That's all.
Wow, okay. Is this Kenny King and Speedball, or is this the tag match already?
Oh.
No, it's the tag match.
Wow. Kicking off that way.
Okay. We're getting this right off the bat.
Oh, my God. Really?
Wow.
Damn.
Come on, Chris.
Chris.
Oh, dear Lord.
Hello, Chris.
What an intro Chris makes.
Oh, miss you, dude.
Wow, that's funny. That's funny. Chris, I'll retort and say, I hope it wasn't a brown spotted banana.
Oh, my God.
Oh.
It's not me today. It's not me.
No.
I'm sorry. I had to. It was too easy. Oh, man.
Oh, damn, Deonna. Oh, damn.
Wow, Deonna with a... Okay.
What are we doing?
Deonna, you know what? Deonna, even to add to yours, you could call it a plantain. It's not a banana, it's a plantain. And here comes the Good Brothers. Look at the big LG with the shades.
Good grief, man.
Maria is banned, yes.
Banned, yep. Mm-hmm. Because the machine gun won, so she is banned from ringside.
Yes, she is. Max Headroom saying inconceivable. Inconceivable. I'm trying to remember Max's voice. It was like a recording, and he always stuttered. His head would always go like stuttering on the thing, and the actor who played him was in Stephen King's The Stand, the TV series. He played Trash Can Man, the actor that played Max Headroom. He was in a bunch of stuff. Did a lot of bit parts, but I remember him as being Trash Can Man in The Stand. We're getting and new is my prediction. Yeah, I think I agree with you.
Let us know in the chat who you got in this one.
Max is living in the 80s.
Yeah, Max is. You know what? Since we're doing a wrestling watch along, he's keeping kayfabe right now.
Very true. He is
kayfabe, right? So I appreciate that.
Very true.
Chris.
Oh my!
Of course
God.
you do, Chris. Of course you do.
OGK. Oh, yeah, okay. A lot of people picking Taven and Bennett. Yeah, I think I have to agree with you. So we are about to get underway. Doc, let me trim your beard, says someone signed in the crowd. Wow.
So if this is not the main event,
that means Mickie James's announcement might be the main event.
Which means someone could be returning that could challenge her.
Very true.
And that is where we drop this.
Yes. My prediction is Mania will somehow try to, or Maria will somehow try to interfere, but gets intercepted by your friend of mine, Kimberly.
Let's go.
Johnny Bates is going to be talking about Kimberly until she's retired. It comes out and says she's officially retired from pro wrestling, and even then he'll probably talk about it.
Yeah, I was going to say, and even then he'll still say, "Oh, she's coming back next week."
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Masha and Deonna main event. Okay.
Yeah, that's true. Probably will be.
Oh yeah, that would make a lot of sense. Yeah.
Yeah, probably will. Derek, all I could say is be prepared for the one thing I did see was I caught the outfit. So just get ready. That's all I could say. Get prepared.
Shut up, Tassie. Shut up.
both of you deserve this.
Giggity.
What did Iceman say? Oh, he said that was the main event. Well, Iceman has to get one right every now and then. We've got Big LG in the ring with Mike Bennett. Waiting for him to come out of the rope with a shot to the top of the head. And here comes Carl Anderson. TNA Victory Road, Friday, September 23rd. Yeah.
This is crazy. This is crazy detail. Do you guys notice how Impact Wrestling ring ropes are? They're like very, very smooth. If that makes sense?
Yep.
Like all they always had look like an actual rope. This could I don't know.
Cover and gets a 2, and Bennett kicks out. Carl Anderson kicks out.
I'm kind of digging the gear for the Good Brothers.
Yeah.
I normally don't comment on gear, but I'm kind of digging the gear that they got.
Yeah, a little different than normal.
Yeah.
Big LG with the white boots.
Mm-hmm.
Nice drop kick there by Taven. What are we screenshotting, Jeff?
Oh, Heather saying let's go OGK. Somebody clip that because I'll never say that again. She's not an honor no more person. Let's say.
Yes. Sorry guys, I'm in and out today because today is the start of college football.
It's the most wonderful time. Oh,
technically it is. The real one starts on Saturdays.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
I don't even know who's playing tonight in college football. I've never been a college football fan. I've never been. I went to Penn State, so you'd kind of think I would be, but I couldn't stand. I would go to Penn State and root for the other team and get pelted with M&Ms. Yeah, I don't know why I never got into college. I was a Georgia Bulldogs fan when Herschel Walker played for them, but that was about the only college football I really ever watched.
Let's see. We have, real quick, I'll do this fast. West Virginia versus Pittsburgh. Central Michigan versus Oklahoma State. That's a good one. VMI versus Wake Forest. And that's it for tonight.
Okay.
Nice teamwork here from Taven and Bennett.
Ooh. They're so good. They're so good as a team.
Yep.
Their chemistry is unreal. Work well with each other.
Absolutely. Penn State's playing Purdue tonight. I came to not like them because so many people in this area lived their lives by them. And I'm like, yeah, so I came to just really not like them. I usually stick for the teams that they play. So I'm not very well liked when it comes to college football around here.
That's why.
Carl Anderson takes a shot from Taven and a tag into Bennett. OGK definitely looking like the better team so far, Jeff.
Yeah, I mean their teamwork and isolating Carl Anderson I mean, it's been really, really good. Cutting off the ring, that they're underrated as a tag team.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Nice move by Taven, but they got the knees up. Big LG took a shot. Taven tried to get him up. No, nice reversal there by Carl Anderson over the knee.
Ooh. That's one of those, if you catch it just right, it hurts like heck.
Yes. Big clothesline from the big LG back and forth to both men. Now a huge kick. Here comes Bennett. He takes a shot. And the big LG is cleaning house.
Oh, look at that kick by the big LG. Showing off that flexibility.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Max Headroom is talking about old football ads.
I gotta ask, Max, who's your favorite wrestler?
He's going to say Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Or Special Delivery Jones. Or Sergeant Slaughter.
Okay.
Big LG is taking some shots now from Taven. Down he goes. Spine buster on Taven now from Carl Anderson.
I gotta tell you, man, that is probably one of the best technical spine busters I've seen.
Yeah.
Oh, Max, you are my new friend. You are my new friend.
He must have picked that Wealth Course.
Yep. You picked the dragon. We're buddies.
There you go.
But that spine buster is so just chef's kiss. It's done so well.
Ooh, Big LG just went into the stairs. Bennett's going up top. Taven is still in the ring. Or I'm sorry, that was reverse that. Scratch that, reverse it. Oh, look out. Is this going to do it?
Ooh.
They got it.
Oh. OGK.
New tag team champions.
Wow.
Dang,
OGK wins.
OGK, baby.
And now Maria's allowed to come down and celebrate. Well, there you go, guys. Like we said before, could be the last time we see Gallows and Anderson in Impact. OGK wins. I unleashed the... Oh, gosh. Derek, if only your girlfriend were in the stream, I would love to know how she takes to all that talk. Oh... We called it OGK. Yep, new champ, says RK Shuttlesworth. Yes, we have new and new. This was the match I had spoiled. Okay. Well, then you should be good the rest of the way, Conrad. Brandon Wayne Lewis is celebrating. James Chadwick says OGK and new.
Oh, Pop Rocks.
Pop Rocks. Remember when they thought, remember the rumor about Mickie who ate the Life cereal died from Pop Rocks?
Pop Rocks, yeah.
Is this Killer Kill? Oh, of course it is, because Tazzy went, ooh.
Yeah, Tazzy did that double take. Okay, I'm sorry.
Hold on, give me a minute. Give me a second.
Let's listen to the promo. I'm a people person, she said. Tazzy, I don't know how you're going to be able to watch this match. Her and Tasha Steelz.
That'd be like New girl getting beat up the old girl.
Tazzie's going to look like that wolf in the cartoon where his eyes are popped out of his head and his tongue is all the way down on the floor.
I mean, Tazzy, if it's okay, I mean, I can tell you what Tazzy told me about that match.
Yep. Go ahead.
He said there's no decision. He's Killer Kelly all the way now.
Oh, boy. Tasha's not going to be happy with you.
I don't know what to tell her.
Not going to be happy with you.
All I'm going to say is I have a killer if she don't.
Wow. Wow.
Not on the real.
The chat just perked up, said Heather. Only one person can defeat Killer Kelly. Her name also starts with K. Oh, my God.
On the real, though, that's not her per se, but that attitude, girlfriend, that's my, story out there. Anyway.
Brandon Barnes said that was a good match. Yeah, the tag team matches. Yeah, it was a good match. Scott Namore can't be too happy about that result. Clay Lewis says, I'm watching Tennessee 38-0. That sounds like a really good contest.
Oh, wow. That's the only thing about week one, the first couple weeks of college football is you get, the schools going up against the directional schools, as people like to call them. And,
you said correctional school.
East, West, Tennessee State against Tennessee.
Northern Appalachian Mountain River State going up against Georgia.
Yeah. I mean, no disrespect to those schools because, listen, they play some good football. And those checks that they get from playing those big schools, nice, by the way. Nice. Sure. I think Clemson paid South Carolina State $1.5 million to come up there and get their brains kicked in a couple years ago. So
now watch what's going on here and keep this in mind. Eddie Edwards going after PCO again. Vincent has to step in. And look at the eyes from PCO on Eddie. Remember this. Remember this well. Honor No More celebrating in the back. Kenny King saying he's taking the X Division title from Speedball as well.
Oh, shit. Oh, sorry.
Three-time X Division champion. Maria's pissed that she was banned from ringside. There's a new Hellraiser movie coming. Yeah, there is. I don't know what to make of that. I saw the face. I don't know. The original's a classic, and I really don't think it needed to be remade. But that's Hollywood. They remake everything. But yeah, there is. They just showed his head on the screen. Other than that, you really didn't see anything else. So I'm guessing it's a remake. But yeah, I think it's. I don't even know it's going to be in the theaters. I think it might be a Hulu thing.
Direct to Hulu.
Yeah. So I don't know.
Just like the
Prey.
Prey
Predator film. I mean, Prey was good. I hope it's good. That original film is one of the better horror movies you will see. Clive Barker was really those films were just amazing because of him. And they went downhill after the first one. Second one was okay. But then after that they got really weird. So I hope they do it justice. That's the only thing you're a little afraid about with remakes. So, Benedict Eddy running his mouth. Benedict Eddy. UTEP. University of Texas, El Paso. UTEP. Pigs will fly when somebody gets that belt off Speedball. David Paul said female pinhead. Oh, really? Did they confirm that? Yeah, see, now I don't like that already. Not that I don't think a female could do the role. I don't know. Nope, no Clive Barker, no pinhead. I'm out.
Oh, Joe, guess what? Ask me if I watch Nope.
No, because you're going to say nope again to me, and I do not want to have that happen anymore.
No, I'm serious. Ask me.
This is a trap, guys. This is a trap. Jeff, did you watch Nope?
Yep.
Okay.
Well, what did you think?
I loved it.
Did you?
Yeah, I loved it. I thought it was great.
There's a lot of symbolism in that film.
Yes,
a lot.
A
lot. Did you read the article about him? And if you guys have all seen it, I mean, it's been out for a while now. But if you've all seen it, there's a big scene in it concerning a monkey.
Mm-hmm.
Did you read the article about how he didn't even realize that he had a dream about a monkey that was doing that in his dream, and he mentioned it on his Twitter, and he forgot all about it. And then he filmed that movie, and people reminded him. They're like, "Didn't you say that you had a dream about that?" And he's like, "Oh my god, I did."
Yeah. And
he put it in the movie. Speedball Mike Bailey's out there. How about the creepy ass version of Sunglasses at Night?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, and did that come at a prominent part of that film?
Yes.
And I've never heard, and that's on the soundtrack.
Uh-huh.
And I'm just, and I'm like, oh my god, is this creepy as shit? But it was so. Did you see it in the theater?
No, I watched it here.
You really should try to see it in the theater.
I know. I need
because it was one of the only films that I can remember watching up on a big screen where you can look at like corners of the screen and see stuff going on, which was really cool.
Yeah.
For like a movie about an alien or UFO movie, and to look out of the corner of your eye and see like things going on in the corners of the screen was really cool. It was really neat. It was filmed really, really well.
Yeah. Honestly, since I watched it every day that I'm outside, like when I'm outside, I look up at the sky and I'm just looking to see, like, was that cloud there?
Right?
Was that there before?
Or did that cloud not move for the entire time?
Yeah.
That genre along with horror, so like UFO stuff, I'm all for it. I love all of that stuff. I've loved it since I was a kid. I used to read every book. I would go to the library. Everybody's gonna say, "What's that?" I would go to the library with my little library card, and I'd rent every book that I could that was on UFOs. I love that stuff. Love it.
Oh, Kenny King taking the fight to Mike. Well, he was.
He was.
There's a cover for it too.
What had happened was
WWE Raw, Kurt Angle. Yeah, Kurt Angle was on. Yeah. Yes. Max Headroom is singing now. Little Culture Club. Come, chameleon. You come and go. Yep. Speedball with a nice takedown. Then down goes Kenny King. Big chop. Off the ropes. Reversal. Bailey comes back. Missed under and a kick to the midsection for Mike Bailey, and the crowd is loving it. Johnny Bates says, Jeff, I love you. OMG. I'm working on it, Derek. Let's see. I'm going to go off screen for a second. I'm not going to mute myself, though. Meh. My name is Peter Griffin, and I am with the Insiders. I'm getting it.
That's pretty dang good, Joe.
I'm getting it.
That's not bad.
I'm getting it.
That's pretty good.
That's not bad.
I'm getting it. I have to watch my favorite episode of Family Guy to get it good, and that's the one where they go to the look at Mike Bailey with the kicks.
Oh,
my favorite episode of Family Guy is the one where they do the Willy Wonka episode, and they go to the brewery.
Oh,
hilarious,
man.
Hilarious. When he sings that song. And pure inebriation instead of pure imagination. Oh my god, it's wonderful. It's wonderful. It's my favorite episode.
Hey, there's a lot of space out there. You notice that?
Yeah,
there is
a lot of space.
Oh,
a lot of space out there. I'm looking around. Oh wow.
Ow!
Around the arena. I'm telling you, we're gonna pack out the armory here.
I don't doubt it.
We're gonna pack it out. Speaking of that, let me ask this: is there anyone in chat? Do we have people in chat that are close by Albany that would like to go to Bound for Glory and or the tapings? Let me know in chat.
That's right. I forgot all about this.
Let me know in chat because I might have a little contest because in my hand here,
look at that.
There are 4 tickets, and there's general admission for Bound for Glory, and then general admission for the tapings the next night. So might have to do a little giveaway.
Wow. Somebody can go to the show in Albany. Does anyone live close enough to go? I'm not that close to. I'm 3.5 hours away, so it's going to take me. I've got a little bit of a drive. So yeah. Well, there you go.
Let me check the Southwest tickets.
Yeah, you better take Southwest.
Tazzy wants to jump on a plane.
But yeah, got some extra tickets. So yeah, let me know in the chat, and
there you go.
Do a little trivia or something to see who can win if we have a few people.
You got paper tickets, no fare, Nashville. There, e-tickets on your phone.
Mm-hmm.
Let me check my Sky Miles quick. Joe will not meet Mickie without me.
I actually miss paper tickets because if you get the tickets early enough for a pay-per-view, you actually get a ticket where it actually have their I gotta put this the logo and everything on it. The actual say the one I went for Hell in a Cell. I actually got the logo for Hell in a Cell on the ticket and everything.
We have lost the referee.
Uh-oh.
Maria's outside.
No. Anything but that.
Oh, no. Low blow.
Be?
He covers him, but there's no one to count. Maria counts, but Maria doesn't count. There's no ref. Look at this. Kenny King. Here comes another referee. Gonna go for the cover. 1, 2. No, he kicks out. Wow, Kenny King had it. Chris said he would go, Jeff.
Okay. Chris,
Derek said we will faint together, Joe.
Derek, if you're serious, I'm being dead serious. If you are serious, let me know, because what I can do is I can give you a ticket and I can give Chris a ticket.
There you go.
And you can go to the tapings and you can go to the pay-per-view.
And you know what you guys can have too, which is even more and way better than that ticket, is lunch or dinner with the insiders.
That's right. That's right. We're going to do that.
Mm-hmm.
So, wow, guys!
Kenny King wins.
Kenny King wins.
I'm sorry. What?
What in the world?
Wow,
Guys, I'm telling you, it's happening. Joe, didn't we say this months ago? What? Months ago?
Yeah. That Honor No More was going to have all the gold.
I wonder if it's going to be a rematch at Bound for Glory or Victory Road.
This doesn't bode well for Josh, Jeff.
Uh-oh.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Hold on.
The referees are consulting. Hang on a minute. Oh, Maria holding on to his hands.
Are they going to restart it?
Oh, the other ref saw it.
The match is continuing. The match will continue. And they're barred from ringside. Wow, damn. You suck, Kenny. Jeff, you called this cheating through OFC. Hey, Moda, how are you? Was I wrong or was I wrong? Well, not so fast. Hades just froze over. Overturn. Ha ha. Thank goodness. A restart. Yes. The old school hold up. Wait a minute. Come back here with that belt.
Yep.
Maybe I wasn't wrong. Yeah, October 7th and 8th is the show. Bailey's waiting for him. Eddie Edwards is getting thrown out. He can't stay there. Kenny's telling him to go. All of Honor No More has to get tossed. Mike Bailey trying to get the crowd behind him. Look out. That quick. That quick. The tide has turned.
Oh, yes. Wow.
Speedball chance. Oh, this could be a quick ending. Says it serves him right. Ooh. Wow, Kenny King got him there. Nope. Roll up. 2, 3. Bailey wins. Speedball wins. Now, Jeff, you might be right about the rematch either way.
Yeah.
There might be a rematch between these two there.
Yeah, I think that could be a possibility, especially with how this one went. I think that you've built up enough controversy now to warrant having a rematch, a straight up rematch with these two. So
we could legit, after Bound for Glory, have Honor No More walk out with 3 different titles. The tag team titles, the world title, and the X Division title.
I'm not going to say someone on this channel called that. I'm not going to say it.
Brian Myers wants his belt back. This is Scott D'Amore. You're the most professional wrestler. I'm good. I think a lot of guys today are still thinking about Megan Thee Stallion. Oh, that's on She-Hulk today. Yeah, I didn't get to see it, and I usually watch it in the morning. I'll watch it after the show, but I heard about it. Yeah, I heard about it. Myers just got kicked down, and there's his belt. Hoosier gave it back to him. What a nice guy. Gave Brian his belt back after a nice kick to the floor. Oh, look who it is. It's Taya. It's Rosemary. And it's Jessica. It's time for us to get the tag titles back. It's time to strike. Rosemary says put a pin in it. It's a little difficult to get distracted when you're the distraction. She said she's not ready. Ooh, Taya and Chelsea next week.
That'll be good.
Interesting.
I love how they're all dressed for Halloween.
Yeah.
And now they're having a toast. Flashback moment of the week. Sami Callihan.
Oh, happy birthday, by the way.
It's Sammy's birthday?
Yep.
Nick Aldis is a lucky man. As long as this leads to Rush versus Havoc too, I don't mind the Jessica character. Tazzy's back. Never mind. Anyone else loving Rosemary's new makeup face paint combo? Yeah, I dig it. I like the spider webs and stuff. Well, I mean, of course I like it. Oh, look at this.
Aussie Open.
Aussie Open.
What?
World domination. Wait a minute. This isn't the same team that just wrestled in the trios thing, is it?
Aussie Open, that is correct.
Is it really? With
Yep.
they wrestled with Ospreay.
Ospreay.
Right?
Yep.
Damn. Wow.
Interesting.
Okay. I didn't get to see that match. I watched a lot of the show, but I missed that. But I heard it was really, really good match. Tommy Dreamer was raving about it. Absolutely raving about it. Rush versus Rosemary versus 2016 Rosemary versus Rush versus current Rosemary versus 2016 Rosemary. Who wins? NXT Worlds Collide September 4th. I'm waiting on FTR to smack the taste out of their mouths. Moose and Macklin. The Barbed Wire Massacre.
Oh.
Comes Moose. No answer. Moose just walks right by. No answer coming from Moose. Moose does not want to give any answers away.
I don't want to talk about it.
He doesn't want to talk about it. All I know is that is going to be a massacre. There will be blood. There will be blood. I got a good eye. Why? What did I see? I actually have two. That was a really bad joke. There's Joe Dorn. Oh, man.
Oh, I forgot this was recorded.
Yeah. Eric Young saying things have to change. Oh, they're saying goodbye to him. Said, you have your own path you have to walk, and our paths will cross again. Oh, man, that was good. There he goes.
I love that.
Eric Young says he's got his own.
Oh,
Eric said he's leaving. And whether you choose to follow or not, that's up to you. Wow, Violent by Design is done. Damn. Uh-oh, look who it is, Derek. Derek. Oh, boy. Excuse me while I... Yeah. Derek.
Damn!
My gosh.
That style of YouTube dress. No, I was just kidding.
My goodness. I might not be talking for the rest of the night. Mickie, indeed. Anyway, double-sided dressmaker's tape. That's very lucky tape, actually. Derek said, "Lord, take me now."
who are you, Fred Sanford?
Lamont, it's the big one.
I'm coming, Elizabeth.
It's the big one, Elizabeth. Mickey's saying thank you for letting her have the floor. Girl just yelled to her, "You are so fine." She ain't lying. "24 years since she's been in a wrestling ring."
24 years.
With a prayer and a dream. Wow, that's crazy. I didn't think it was that long either.
24 years.
I remember when she came in as the Trish Stratus fangirl.
Mm-hmm.
Heather said so. You know what, Heather? No, I'm not going to go there. Nice.
Oh my God.
Wow, Mickie getting emotional. Saying everybody inspired her.
I love the fact that she brought up the word empowered.
Yeah.
As a callback.
Mickie chants. She has come so far. Yeah. Oh, without a doubt, because she's a legend. She'll be in WWE Hall of Fame, guaranteed.
And she better go into Impact.
Yeah. Yep. Oh yeah, how about that? The Texas Death Match that guys, I can't stand them.
Maybe that's your problem, is that you are.
Oh, God. This stream.
Wow.
This stream, man. You guys.
Jeff, you know what sound effect you need? You need a boing.
Good grief, you guys.
Good gracious.
I wonder who's gonna come out and challenge her, because that has to happen, right?
I would think.
They're showing the entrance ramp. They keep going back to the entrance ramp.
To the longest love of her life and relationship is professional wrestling. Went home to her husband and son and did some soul searching. I'm up, but I'm in the clouds. Mickie said all she wanted to do was make it better for women. Talking about the knockouts division being the best in the world. I don't doubt her at all. I agree.
Can't argue with that.
Very emotional speech. If there ever comes a point where if you don't belong or can't hang with the women back there, then you don't belong. Didn't want to go out as a shell of her former self. I only want to be remembered as the greatest that's ever been. You're the greatest, Chance. She's not retiring. Yes. Yes.
There you go.
I'm going to test myself in the quest to be the best. I want to earn it the same way. Wow, that's awesome. She's not retiring. Yes.
Awesome.
Yes. Open challenge from the bottom of the roster all the way to the top of the mountain. Oh. There's a catch. Uh-oh. What's the catch? If she loses in the journey, or if I lose the shot at the championship, that's it. So she basically can't lose?
She loses, she's done.
She can't promise it'll be long or short, but it's going to be a hell of a ride. It's going to end as with me as Knockouts World Champion, or me going home for good.
Wow.
Well, damn.
Interesting.
I wonder who she'll wrestle at Bound for Glory. Because she's got to now. We got Josh Alexander. What do you think she's going to wrestle at Bound for Glory, Jeff?
Oh, man.
I mean, it could be almost anyone because she could just she's just starting the journey. So it could be, I don't know, like it could be someone like that she's going to come past on the way up.
Yeah.
I'm just going to tell you right now. And Tazzy, God bless you. But if she wrestles Killer Kelly, OMG. OMG.
Wouldn't that be fitting though? Because Killer Kelly is doing a darker version of what
Mickie James
did.
I'd be afraid though, Jeff, that she'd lose to her.
Yeah.
I'd be afraid that, yep.
A darker version. That is well fitting. That is perfect.
She is.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. I'm going to get to see Mickie James live. Wow. Am I happy I bought those tickets? Her and Killer Kelly, that scares me. Oh, that would be fitting though. Yeah, it would. I just don't want to see that so soon because I would think she may not win. And I'm hoping this goes on a little while since she's talking about it being a journey and not just a month. So I don't know. But wow, that's awesome.
Because what better way to put Killer Kelly over?
Oh yeah,
than to have Mickie James, do the job for him.
It reminds me of Ric Flair. Ric Flair did something similar. I believe it was in 2008-ish. I may be wrong, but it reminds me of that. Where and they can almost pick like who they want to put over, like Jeff's referring to, on that journey. So, Eddie Edwards. Eddie says not here to fight. Says I'm here to talk. That's an awfully damn big cushion they're sitting on. I don't know what that is, but it's huge.
It's in Texas, man.
Everything in Texas is bigger. Well, that could be the damn biggest couch I've ever seen.
As a matter of fact, I think I actually see that at the Texas Roadhouse restaurant.
Okay. Very comfortable looking, though.
Mm-hmm.
Killer Kelly would be a good choice. Mixed emotions about Mickie James. Happy she's not retiring yet, but sad it's her last run. Every good thing has to come to an end, Mark. And listen, the minute she does decide to retire, like I said, she will be in possibly several Hall of Fames.
Yep.
So. Oh, and we get Heath attacking Eddie Edwards out of nowhere.
What the random?
Out of nowhere. Tommy Dreamer. Wow. We got a Dreamer appearance. Wow, we had a Tommy Dreamer appearance. Wait, are they wrestling at Trees in Dallas, right? I have been in that club. That's a damn big cushion. That cushion is taller than Scott D'Amore. Why is Dreamer rocking a ponytail? He does. They make fun of him for that on Busted Open every single day that he's on. Bully Ray busts his butt about it all the time. Ooh. Next week, it's Heath and Eddie Edwards.
All right.
What the heck?
He's saying no disrespect to Josh. Uh-oh.
Could we see these two at Victory Road?
Oh, Heath and Josh?
Heath and Josh at Victory Road.
Maybe. We've got Alex Zayne on his way up. Look at that mustache. Damn. That's an old school, like a Snidely Whiplash villain mustache he's got going on there.
Wow.
I'm missing Rhino. Lance Storm as producer. Kelly ECW debut 6/13/2006. Alex Zayne is back. Yes, he is. Hopefully he'll have a better match than the last time we saw him. Like I said, everybody's allowed a, sometimes just an off night. It happens. It happens. And the debut of Mascara Dorada, or as you may all know him, as the former Grand Metalik from WWE.
Right.
I feel like I just want to say Lucha. I don't know why.
Lucha.
Tazzy, look at that text I just sent you. You got to do that one day. I sent him a drink recipe, Joe.
You sent Tazzy a drink recipe?
Yeah, I'll send it to you.
Tazzy, you have to have a Red Death.
This is brilliant.
Right?
Guys, we're doing a drinking with Tazzy soon. Yes.
After the stream, I'll tell you where I got it.
Ooh, did you guys hear that?
No.
The winner of this match is next in line for an X Division title shot.
Dang it.
That's about right.
More than likely at Victory Road.
Okay. So one off, but hey, we'll take it.
Wow, look at the moves from Dorada.
Oh, man.
Back to work. Money is the root of all evil. It is. The name can be confused with Lindsay Dorado. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. That's why I said Dorado. Deonna or Tazzy. Deonna called you Tizzy. Tizzy, do the arm movements and yell Lucha, Lucha. Lucha, Lucha.
Joe, did you get that text?
I did not. Would you send me the drink thing too?
Yeah, I sent you that too.
Oh, sorry, I didn't do it. Lucha, 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 Lucha.
Ooh, that looks good.
Yeah, it really does. I have to tell. Well, hold on. I'll tell you in the private chat who sent me that.
That looks good. Ooh, yeah. Excuse me. Nanner says, "There it is. My night is complete." Big chop from Alex Zayne.
All right, it's in the private chat.
Lucha. Oh God, that's funny.
That's hilarious, actually.
That's funny. This dude wrestling Mascara Dorado looking like Essie Rios' nephew, says Moda. It's Alex Zayne. He was in the AEW a little bit.
Ooh.
Ooh, hey, ooh, don't do that.
Talking about Victory Road. That's coming up September 23rd, which we will be doing a watch along for. That'll be our next pay-per-view.
Dude, what? Do we got less than 30 minutes left?
Man, yeah.
Yeah, less than a half hour. Yep. Meaning that the women's match will indeed be our main event, which Iceman said. So, hey, Iceman got it right. Meantime, I think Kalisto is in AAA, right?
I believe so.
Kalisto's somewhere. I saw him wrestle somewhere.
Yeah. I believe he's in AAA.
Zayne looking a lot better tonight, Jeff.
Yeah, he's looking good. I mean, he's a great wrestler. Not every match. not every match is going to be a 5-star.
Nope. Yep, had an off night. It happens. Zayne looking good. Guys, if you're new to our channel, please make sure you subscribe to the channel. Also, make sure you smash like the Hulk or like She-Hulk, whoever it is that you watch, smash that like button before you leave tonight. We'd really, really appreciate that. Make sure you hit the like button. Very important for us because it gets the video out there with all those weird, funky YouTube things. Also, make sure you ring the bell. Ding, ding. If you want to be notified about when we have future content. So please make sure you do all that. If you're new, welcome. We hope you're enjoying the show. Those of you who are watching this, but you aren't watching us live, thank you for watching. Really, really appreciate that. Make sure you come back. Yeah. We do this every single week. We will stick around for a little while after tonight. We no longer do after the Impact where we make you go away and come back again unless we have a pay-per-view. Then we'll do that. But otherwise, tonight we'll stick around afterward. We'll just kind of talk about. We'll give our scores. We'll talk about what we liked, and of course, we'll talk about what we're looking forward to as well. So we'll stick around for a little while after, and we'll get y'all out of here. Wow, move by Dorada.
I did that before. I was like, I missed a stream before, and I was like, hey, let me put this on. And then watch the show at the same time. It's so weird that you can't comment.
It is a little odd, yeah. Ooh, what a chop. Throws him back in. Again, remember that we will not, on our channel, have Clash the Castle. That will be over on Tazzy's channel. So please make sure you join him. It will be him. I believe Jody will be there. There's a cover, gets a 2. Jeff and I, of course, will not be there. I have to work. Jeff has to work that day. I have to stay off the socials. Big time stay off the socials. I cannot look because I don't want to spoil it. Especially
take your notifications off.
Yeah. Yeah. I really don't want to spoil anything.
Is bleeding from the mouth.
Oh.
Especially if anything really, really big happens. So, but yeah, remember to go over to Tazzy's channel and check it out. He's starting at 12:30 p.m. Eastern time. So make sure you go check that out over on his channel. And we will be back. Nothing on Sunday because of the 2 pay-per-views. Monday, we will be back with Abby's Window at 6 o'clock p.m. There might be a lot of stuff to talk about on Abby's Window.
Right?
Yeah.
A lot of stuff, just saying. And then I think we're going to do a watch-along for Raw on Monday. But we're probably like 85% that we probably will, because it's going to be a big Raw. I think we do know that we're getting Braun back for that show, so we'll do a watch along for that. Wow, what a move!
Yeah, Alex Zayne looking good. That was nice.
Kick out. Really good match between these two guys.
Yeah.
Did Zayne get busted in the lip? The lip ring isn't smart.
Yeah, he's bleeding from the mouth.
Hyped for Clash is James Chadwick. I think we need a bet between Joe and Jeff for the first game of the season. I would not bet on that game against Tampa at all, ever, unless I'm getting points. Maybe I would take the points. Parker Curry says hello. Hello, Parker Curry. Papa H got Braun back. I don't know, Heather. That's what everybody's saying. I wouldn't think it's a one-off. It's weird, though, because he has matches scheduled for Control Your Narrative for later this year. So I don't know. I don't know how it's going to work. Maybe he's only going to have him appear every so often, and he's going to allow him to do other things. I don't know. 1, 2, 3. Dorada wins. And he gets an X Division title shot. Dorada against Speedball is going to be a really good match. Really good match.
Yeah, that was good.
Conrad said fire. Yeah, it was a great match. Great match. So you will see him challenge for the X Division title. That's probably going to be. I wonder if that'll be at Victory Road or at Mickie and Jordan.
Wow, she in a dress?
She is.
She's been doing that a lot lately.
Jam.
Hey, man. Say, man. Oh, they should be waiting for her on the other side. Tazzy.
I mean, well, wow. That's all I'm gonna say.
Can't leave Joe out. So Joe just got a text message too.
I mean, yeah. I'll do it without the sound effects. Giddy.
I'm just going to give it a Howard Stern and go, oh my. Oh my.
Hey,
all out AEW pay-per-view. Put your tongue back in your mouth, says James Chadwick. You. What is this? What was that?
Oh.
Say what?
Yumura is on Impact next week? Wow, we're getting a debut on Impact.
Wow.
Yumura. I think I pronounced that right. Yuya Uramura. There it is. Yuya Uramura. Okay. You're in for a treat, says Conrad.
Say what?
Yuya Uramura.
Oh.
Next week is Chelsea and Ty. We heard about that. It's going to be a good match. Eddie Edwards and Heath next week. We're getting some good stuff next week already, too.
Yeah, good card next week.
New Japan, of course, is after the show. Juice Robinson against El Fantasmo. Kazuchika Okada against Jonah. Oh, by the way, Jonah is not under any kind of contract. So Triple H can bring him back as well if he would like.
That's can we get Braun Strowman versus Jonah soon?
Oh damn! Imagine that.
That would be.
That'd be a hell of a match. Let's just please hope, and I'd almost bet it won't happen, but let's hope that Triple H, if you I know he's not ever going to listen, but if he should be, no train, please, no choo-choo train, Braun Strowman.
Keep the smoke. Keep the smoke, though.
We don't want choo-choo train Braun Strowman.
Keep the smoke. Just pretend he's a beast coming out.
Yeah,
with the smoke.
Yeah. We don't want a train running around the ring. We could do without that. I thought he had a 6-month deal with it. I don't think so. At least that's not what the stuff is being said, Heather. I don't think so. We have Chelsea and Deonna, and now we have Masha Slamovich. I've watched Yuya since he was a really young lion. That kid is awesome. Speaking of awesome, this woman, by the way, loves to get involved in gore and violence. She has wrestled in some bloody matches, and she also challenges men at a lot of indie shows.
Yep.
Did she not wrestle Josh Alexander recently?
It's been a little bit, but yeah,
I was gonna say. Yeah, we don't need Braun the conductor. Yeah, we don't need that. We don't need Choo Choo Brawny. We don't need that. Conman said the same thing. Well, Mark, great minds. What do you think about the Jeff Jarrett and Conrad Thompson Impact Wrestling rumors? Oh, that they're coming back? I mean, Jeff Jarrett is a staple of Impact, so wouldn't shock me if he did. All right, guys, here we go. It's time for the main event. We have Deonna, we have Masha in the ring. And, of course, keep your eye out on the outside because you've got Chelsea Green hanging out up there. Masha has to be careful and possibly having to deal with Chelsea as well. You should be caught up with us now, I would imagine, even if you're watching on Access TV. Deonna kind of giving her a bad mouth, and then Masha just grabs her by the hair, puts her over in the corner. Big chop.
Oh, my God. Look at those chops.
Whips her off the ropes. Right back over. Deonna gets behind her. Masha with some elbows to the side of the head of Deonna. Now she goes off the ropes. Nice takedown by Deonna. Down goes Masha.
Moving at a quick pace in this one.
It is. Ooh, nice kick to the back of the neck from Masha Slamovich. Now a takedown by the hair. And another one. Wow, look at this. Just taking her down by the hair. Ooh. Cover only gets a 1. Masha can handle Chelsea, not worried about that. SmackDown Rampage in Chicago tomorrow night, and Clash of the Castle on Saturday afternoon on Peacock. Jordan Ludwig's grading the show already. 9.25 out of 10. Thank you, Jordan. Jordan's on Twitch. Jordan used to be on Facebook, didn't he?
Yeah.
Jordan migrated to Twitch.
Migrated.
Masha tosses Deonna back in the ring, and Chelsea Green is they better watch. Oh, Chelsea. Oh, distracted her, and she takes a knee from Deonna Purrazzo.
Ooh. Oh,
what a knee.
And Masha's outside the ring. Slamovich. Let's see if she can be great like Popovich. Chris.
I believe she can be, Chris.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Big clothesline from Deonna, and down goes Masha. She goes for the cover. 2 count. This was during the break. Suplex out on the floor.
During the break.
During the break, we didn't get no break for us.
That's why you need to watch on YouTube.
Only you poor people that get stuck with those crappy ass commercials on Access TV. Yeah. Pay the 99 cents, folks. It's well worth it, just so you don't have to watch those lousy commercials.
And if you want their old pay-per-view content and their new, like Victory Road is going to be on $5.
Yep.
Worth it.
That's less than the price of a McDonald's breakfast meal, by the way.
which sounds really good right now.
All I can say is, Tazzy, breakfast bagels are back.
What? I was more of
the bagels are back.
I was more of a Sergeant Aikman muffin myself.
I love their bagels. I love the breakfast one, the bacon, egg, and cheese bagel. Oh,
is the steak bagel back?
It is the steak, and they have a sausage one now.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
You know what I'm getting in the morning?
That's the price you pay. The sheets of dirt to get behind the paywall. Come on, folks. Yeah. Steak, egg, and cheese. That's
yes,
what yeah. Hey, I pay my $4.99 and it's totally worth it. The steak bagels are back, Derek. Yes. They are. Nice takedown by Masha. Quick cover. She gets a 2. Now a huge kick, and down goes Deonna. I used to love the steak. Well, see, you don't used to have to love it anymore. John, you can go right to your local McDonald's and get it. Derek says, I'll be there tomorrow. Now, look at all the business we're getting from McDonald's. McDonald's.
Hello.
Hello. We could be a sponsor for McDonald's. Yeah.
Make sure you get some orange juice while you're there, too.
Orange juice and a hash brown. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
There's a McDonald's right across the street from my office.
I was just saying.
There's one 5 minutes from my house. It's maybe maybe 6 minutes or so. It's right down the street. I'll buy that for $1.
It teases me every day because I look out my window and there's the big McDonald's.
Want some chicken nuggets so bad, huh?
No, man. Walk right across the street.
Shoot, I'm thinking about doing that tomorrow. You never know.
McDonald's has the best French fries of any fast food place, bar none. They always will be. And they also have the best Coca-Cola and the best Sprite. Their Sprite has such a kick to it. It tastes like it has alcohol in it.
Yes, it does.
It really does. Maybe it does.
What's soda?
Dude, I don't drink it anymore, but if I ever get a Coke or something, I will get it from there. They chill it. It's chilled to 32 degrees. And that chill just makes it that much better. No.
Better watch out for that arm.
Oh, no.
That arm.
Chelsea's up on the ropes. Deonna has that arm bar locked in. Oh, no. This isn't good. I swear they put crack in those fries. Yeah. Masha makes her way over, even though Chelsea was holding on to the ropes. Oh, look at this. Now Masha's got Deonna. Chelsea right outside there. She's been involved in the match already a few times. And grabbing the ropes. Masha back to her feet.
They had a good match the first time around at Knockouts Knockdown, and this one is just as good, if not better.
Deonna gets whipped over into the corner. Nope. Masha gets caught up. Deonna throws her into the post, shoulder first.
Oh.
Raywalt, of course, loving it. Suplex. Nope. Another German. Hangs on. Going for a third. Gets it.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
3 Germans. Deonna says it's over. It's over. Let's see. WWE Hall of Fame Lex Luthor. I think you mean Lex Luger. Lex Luthor is the guy in Superman. Deonna was looking for her finisher, but Masha blocked it.
Oh.
Now Masha's got Deonna up. Oh.
Oh. How's your head?
Wow. Smashed her head over into the bottom turnbuckle. Masha goes for the cover. Nope. Just kicked out. Just kicked out. Masha is calling for the end here. Chelsea up on the ring apron. Watch out.
Dude.
Back to Deonna Purrazzo. Chelsea is distracting Masha. Now look out. Oh, man. 1, 2, no. Ooh, Masha's pissed. Look at this.
Uh-oh.
Masha's fixing her neck.
Uh-oh.
Masha's pissed.
Uh-oh.
Masha catches Deonna's leg. Purrazzo trying to get that arm again. Masha won't allow it. Ducks underneath. There's that big back fist.
Ooh.
Kick to Chelsea Green, and down she goes. She's got Deonna up. Might be it. Snowplow, it's over. Masha wins. Wow. Masha Slamovich wins the match, and she is going to Bound for Glory to face Jordynne Grace for that championship title. Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
And
here we go. Here we go.
Jordynne's on her way out. Heather says yes. Jeff says wow. And here comes Jordynne Grace. Does Jordynne Grace have a letter for Masha? Is that what she's carrying there? I think she is. I think she's giving Masha a taste of her own medicine. That was a correct result. Agreed. Yeah, I think Jordynne's going to give her an envelope like Masha gave to her. Yep, she is. Going to be a picture of Masha with like crossed out like she's been given to other people. That's what it is.
Love it.
Masha just laughing it off. And they're in each other's face. Both women face to face. Jordynne has a, yep, she gave her a picture just like she gave to her. Jordynne holds up the title. And that's it. Wow, what an ending. What an ending. So Jordynne Grace and Masha Slamovich are all set for Bound for Glory. And guess who gets to go watch that live? Yes, me and Jeff.
That's right.
We will
That's
be
right.
there.
And Chris, too.
And Chris.
And we'll see if Derek cashes in those Sky Miles.
And maybe Derek has some frequent flyer miles.
Yeah.
Cash in.
Yeah, give us your scores. We will do the same. Obviously, like I said, we stay after now. We will not be moving over to a different stream. So we just kind of hang out and just talk about the show we just watched for a little bit, and then we'll get out of here for the night. Brandon Barnes says, I love it. If anyone wouldn't be intimidated, it would be Jordynne. 9.25 for Masha and Mickie. Eminem. Yeah, give us your scores. What did you think of the show tonight? Obviously, leading to we have Victory Road will be the next one, and Bound for Glory is next month. So great match. Looking forward to Bound for Glory, said John Kessler. Trying to cash in like Theory. 9 out of 10, says James Shadow. All right. Well, while you're giving us your scores, we'll start a round robin here. So RK Shuttlesworth from Twitch says 8.5. Damien says it was another great show. I'm going to stick around for a few minutes, and I give the show a 9 out of 10 tonight. Okay, cool. Start with Tazzy. Tazzy, score the show.
Tweet, rocket rap. Okay, never stop.
Derek says I give the show 9.5 gigaties.
Oh my god.
Jeff, you got to do it. You got to hit the button. 9 point. There it is. Dylan says 9 out of 10. Good Brothers losing. 9.5 out of 10 for John Kessler. A lot of good scores. Okay. Go ahead, Tazzy. What'd you think?
Well, nothing else but to do it. The psychology in the ring was awesome. It was just great today. Storylines are progressing like no other I have ever seen. You know what I like? And this is just in wrestling in general. I like that we are getting full wrestling great shows. Like we're getting wrestling on every single show now. It's amazing. I didn't think it could happen. It's actually happening now. But we're in Impact right now, so I'm gonna tell you like this. What's the word that they used to say on takeovers? They just don't miss. Impact just don't miss. They just don't miss. Everything is leading towards a go to their main pay-per-view. Of course, they got a mini pay-per-view that it's like a speed bump in the road. And it makes everything's making sense. Let's put it like that. Let's see. I am a little scared about Mickie James, who our next opponent going to be. We'll figure it out later.
Just so long as it's at Bound for Glory, I don't care. I swear to God, though, I will say this: if she goes on Victory Road and loses, I am going to throw the biggest fit you have ever seen in your entire life. I will literally blow my stack online. I may do a rant bigger than LaGreca's on Busted Open if that would happen. I will lose my entire voice will be gone. I'm just telling you. Just a warning. I'm just letting you know. Go ahead, Tassie. Sorry.
I can't believe that the Good Brothers are going. I'm a little shocked about that. Even the pre-show with the Bullet Club, which now that the Good Brothers are going, what we're doing with the Bullet Club, that's actually another dynamic right there. But everything else, the Mike Bailey match. Oh my god, that was just shenanigans and fun at the same time. But anyways, I'm going to get this show a 9.5.
Okay. All right. Brandon Barnes says 9 out of 10. Hey, Chris, how are you? I know that WWE used to them, but has Impact done any mixed tag team matches? Can't think if they did. Not recently that I can remember. I'm sure they have, maybe at some point.
Yeah, I mean, they do the intergender stuff. I mean, even last year they had Jordan Grace. She was in the X Division title match.
Yep.
So,
yeah, they're not adverse to doing it. 5 out of 5 and 10 out of 10 for me, says Barry Monkey 99 from Twitch. Jeff, what did you think of the show, man? What's your score?
Man, like Tazzy said, Impact doesn't miss. They consistently do a great job with progressing and advancing storylines, building up mid-card, lower mid-card storylines. They do a great job of that. And then really getting you into the upper mid-card, main event card. You know, they really get you invested in those matches. I was already invested in Eddie and Josh. Now I'm more invested in it, just from their brief interaction.
Yep.
Again, I want to see if Honor No More is going to end up with some more hardware at the end of Bound for Glory. I think it's possible. I mean, I think anything is possible at this point. But tonight, main event was great. I enjoyed it. Masha's the future. Just get ready. Mickie James segment. Hopefully, I really do hope, and I know that people won't like this because of what probably will happen. But from a sheer bookend standpoint, I really want to see Mickie James and Killer Kelly just for the similarities of their gimmicks. I really want to see that. It would be very well done. And can you imagine Killer Kelly being the one stalking Mickie James after years of us seeing Mickie James stalk Trish Stratus? You know, like that. That's the kind of storytelling I'm looking for. There were some great matches tonight. Dorada, a successful debut. So I'm gonna give tonight's show 9 out of 10. I'm interested now, and I do. Well, I'll save this, but I do think we're gonna get a title match at Victory Road potentially for Josh.
You're thinking Heath?
I'm thinking Heath.
Interesting. Yeah, Victory Road's kind of it's a weird pay-per-view, so it sometimes does get kind of weird matchups because it's like so close to Bound for Glory. So it's usually kind of a side show where they have like different storylines kind of go there, and then they end them very quickly. So it could possibly happen. You saw the interaction. I liked how well, first of all, if this happens to be the last time that we see the Good Brothers, listen, you have to take your hats off to them. They listen. There were so many times when we laugh about it, but we picked against them to lose so many times, to lose and drop those titles. They held on to them for a good long time. But you have to give it up to them. They since they've been here, they really came out. They entertained. They were fantastic in what they did. They did the couple Talking Shop Manias, which were awesome. And they're great at what they do. Like them or hate them, they really are. And if this is the last time we see them on the show, I'm sure they will continue to wrestle somewhere, whether it be New Japan or AEW. There's a chance they could go back to WWE. We don't know. But yeah, if it's the last time we see them, you got to tip your cap to the Good Brothers for everything they've done over the past few years with Impact. They really were proponents for Impact. They were on social media. They talked about Impact a lot, spread the word a lot. So, so good for them. That's first. Honor No More. Honor No More is gaining a lot of momentum. They almost had 2 title matches won tonight. Kenny King just, had it overturned, but they almost walked out with more. They walked out with the tag team titles. They almost walked out with the X Division title. It could all be coming to a head with Eddie Edwards, and if he walks out with that championship title, they are going to have a lot of power in that group as all the champions. So very interesting to see where that's going to go. But the other thing you got to keep in mind, and again, this was just something small, but this thing with PCO has been going on for a while now. So just keep that in mind. If the odds get very big against Josh at Bound for Glory, just keep in mind that PCO might want to even up the odds a little bit there. And Vincent may turn as well, because it seems like he is on the side of PCO. So just keep that in mind for a future storyline. Mickie, look, very emotional. You could tell she was. And she's a legend. What else can you say? She entered the Royal Rumble last year as the Impact Women's Champion. Who would have thought? And, I was really hoping that she wouldn't retire. But I kind of like this. She's not guaranteeing she's going to win the belt. You kind of would hope that they would have her win, but maybe that's not really her desire to do. She wants to, have that one more run. And like Jeff said, maybe it'll just be to put the next maybe who Mickie thinks is going to be the next legend to come into the business or to come into the Knockouts division in Impact Wrestling. And like we're assuming, maybe it is Killer Kelly. They have a lot in common as far as their personality and their characters go. So maybe that will be the pinnacle. Maybe Killer Kelly wins the belt. Maybe this does go on for a while. Maybe it goes on until next Slammiversary. And maybe Mickie will get a shot at a title. Maybe Masha wins it. Maybe Killer Kelly takes it from her. Maybe Mickie James will go after Killer Kelly and not win it. We'll see. But it'll be an interesting run. And I'm glad, like I said, very, very happy that I'll be able to get to see her live, hopefully, at Bound for Glory. So that's exciting.
Joe, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
And I want to ask the chat this too. What would you think if they build this out, like you said, all the way to Slammiversary, and as soon as the match is over, they present her with a Hall of Fame plaque?
That'd be really cool. Very cool. Very appropriate.
Yeah.
Have like a big celebration at the end of the show. Yeah. I'm down with that.
Yeah.
Because you can have a lot of the knockouts from the past there. So you can have Gail come down. You can have, a lot of the people that have been there through the years come down and kind of celebrate. That'd be amazing. Yeah. That'd be amazing. That'd be a big moment in women's wrestling itself too. But yeah, look, she's a legend in the business. And once she leaves and does retire from Impact, it won't be very long after. It could be the following year that she'll probably get inducted in WWE's Hall of Fame too. And she deserves it. What else? Oh my gosh, the Speedball and Kenny King match was tremendous. A false finish there. And then, of course, we got interference, and then they had to restart it, and Speedball won. Wouldn't be surprised if they run that back somewhere down the road. And then we got Zayne versus Dorada, which was a fantastic match, probably the best match of the night. And Dorada looks good, and he won himself a shot at that X Division championship. So he's right in the picture as well. So a lot of new faces. Kushida now, Dorada. You still have the old guns at it. I mean, the Motor City Machine Guns are still around, but you're starting to get some new faces coming up in Impact. So they do lose some people. And I know a lot of people mention that to me, it's sad when this person goes or that person goes. They do lose some people. And got to shout out congrats to Morrissey. Yes. Morrissey is now on AEW. I think he signed. They didn't come out and say so. Didn't put up the little banner that he's all elite. But he showed up there. He got a card from, oh my gosh, I remember Stokely gave him a card. So it looks as if he's going to be part of that stable with Ethan Page. So congrats to him. Deserves it. And he looks amazing. He looks even more ripped than he was when he was in Impact, which is hard to say. But I am going to give tonight's show a 9.5. Very entertaining show all the way around. Good stuff. Good promos in the back. We got the Rosemary, Jessica, and Taya promo as well for their match next week. Good stuff to look forward to next week also. So I thought it was a good show tonight. Very entertaining. And I really enjoyed it. So maybe Vincent brings in the Righteous to go up against Honor No More. Ooh. Final run to Hall of Fame entry, I suspect. That will be well deserved. She earned it. Mickie will go in both WWE and Impact. I think so too. I hope Impact can sign some of them, says Barry. All right, so we'll go through quickly. What are we looking forward to? So we got some stuff already coming for next week. We heard some matches coming for next week. So what are you guys looking most forward to on next week's show, or even in the future for the pay-per-view? Is it Jordan and Masha that you're looking forward to? Maybe it's Josh and Eddie Edwards, whichever. But what are we most looking forward to? We'll talk about that, and then we'll get out of here for the night. So go with Jeff. Jeff, what are you most looking forward to coming up?
I'm really intrigued by the relationship between Moose and Steve Macklin.
Yeah, that is interesting.
I am really intrigued by that because we keep seeing them in a sequestered area, and they're always talking and up to, planning and doing all these things. So I really want to see what those two guys do at Victory Road. Or have they been in cahoots the entire time, or what's going on between these two? That's what I'm really looking forward to.
That is very interesting. Yeah, they've been playing that up for weeks and weeks and weeks. So it will be interesting. Listen, if they are, it won't last. One of them will turn on the other. That's a given. So we'll find out. That'll come to a head at Victory Road when they're in that brutal barbed wire match with Sami Callihan. So that will come to a head there, but we'll see. It's interesting to wonder where that is going. We still need to figure out how Moose and Macklin are together. Jeff is reading my mind. Okay. Tazzy, what are you most looking forward to coming up?
Two things. One, I'm gonna add to that. I'm looking forward to that match, the triple threat barbed wire match. I'm like, violence, more violence, please. Can we get more?
You and James Chadwick, yes.
Yeah, I need more of that. That's why I'm looking forward to Stream Rules in a couple months. So, and speaking of that month, that match with Josh Alexander and Edwards is going to be a good match, just because the storytelling is going to tell itself throughout the rest of the month, throughout this. Oh, I forgot it's September now. Throughout this month, and through the pay-per-view. And I don't want it to happen, but I have a feeling that Eddie Edwards is going to take that title.
I could see it. I could see it. If they're going to go with the whole thing with Honor No More, I could see it. We were at that point. Like, do we expect Josh to lose? The one person I think we called early on that could take that belt from him was Eddie Edwards. So, it wouldn't shock me. It wouldn't shock me. We still need 9.5 for Impact, and I'm interested in Macklin and Moose thing where this leads, and also to for Jordan Grace versus Masha. Yeah. I want to see, and of course I do because it's Rosemary, but I want to see where that whole thing goes. I'm really curious because that Jessica is going to, something's going to happen where it's going to get messed up. And Rosemary's not going to take it. And if that happens, Jessica and Taya will probably end up together as a team. They get along very well. And Rosemary, we're getting close. You're getting close to October, so it's getting closer to Halloween. And Rosemary is, listen, we've all been talking about it. When are we going to see Sue back? That's the question. And if Taya and Jessica join forces, Rosemary's going to need a tag team partner to try to get back at them. Taya, obviously, and Jessica would be the faces. Rosemary and whoever her partner is would be the heels. I would love to see Sue Young come back and team with Rosemary. I think that would be amazing. So I'm interested to see where that goes. And then, of course, I want to see how they're going to do this thing with Mickie. Does that basically mean that Mickey's going to wrestle every week? Is she going to be on the shows every single week now with a different challenge, or is it going to be just at like pay-per-views? And maybe like once a month or something that we see her have challenges. I think every week would be a lot. So want to kind of see where that goes too. I want Josh to retain. He could. I'm not saying he can't retain. He's pulled out of a lot of different spots before. I think it's going to be tough. If he does retain, though, Heather, my prediction would be is that it's going to have something to do with PCO. PCO and Vincent, I think, would help him maybe retain. So that would be my guess. Jameson says Impact 9.5, but Joe and Jeff, I'm interested in Macklin and Moose. What if this leads to be tag champs and also Eddie versus Josh? Can PCO interfere? Does Eddie win and then Heath challenges him next? Yeah. Sue Young will be at ARW pay-per-view TV tapings. Yeah, I had heard that. So she is coming back. So, you get on those other little shows. Maybe it's kind of like a warm-up thing for her. So we'll see. I think Kenny King's going to win the X Division title. Eddie will lose to Josh and blame everyone else, leading to Honor No More breaking up. Okay. Su Yung is up to something with it. Ooh, she's cryptic tweeting. RK Shellsworth, I didn't see that. What is she tweeting? I have to go look now. Quickly. What did Su Yung?
While you're doing that,
tweet?
Joe.
Yes.
I have a little bit of a monkey wrench to throw in the whole thing.
Okay.
Motor City Machine Guns are on a loan to AEW, right?
Yes.
What if AEW returned the favor and we got a Rosemary Abaddon team?
That'd be awesome.
And we got that at Bound for Glory.
That would be awesome. That'd be really cool.
Just throwing that out. I'm not saying I have no insider knowledge, but it would be really cool to see.
That would be really cool.
Easy for you to say.
Su Yung tweeted out "burnt bridges," all one word.
Oh yeah, I seen that.
Burnt bridges, all one word. And she also tweeted out "weirdo." So these little one word tweets that she's putting out there. So yeah, Su Yung returns to Wrestling Atomic on October 7th. Blood, Sweat, and Fears, it's called, is the show that she's doing. So 1-2 Real Su Yung is coming for you, CCW. That's another place she's going to be. So, okay. So it looks like she's getting herself out there. So that's awesome. Awesome. Well, there you go. That is our show for tonight. We are out of here. Again, before we go, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit the like on our stream tonight, and also make sure you hit the notification bell in case, just so you know when we have our future content. Now, for us, we won't be back until Monday, so nothing on Saturday. Again, like I said, Tazzy will be talking about that because he's going to do the watch along for Clash on his channel. Sunday, we will not be here for the weekly wrap up because there's just too much going on. You have a pay per view for NXT and you have a pay per view for AEW, so too much. And then Monday we will return. So Monday. Could be a very, very big episode of Abby's Window. I mean, very, very big. Very, very. I can't stress that enough. Huge. If he shows up, that'll be the first time we've had any sighting of Wyndham since he left over a year ago. So Abby's has been going on without Wyndham anywhere for over a year. And that's a token and credit to Jeff and Jody for keeping that together. But that would be a huge episode of Abby's Window on Monday, so don't miss that. And then, of course, we are going to we're more than likely going to do Raw because I think it's going to be a big show with new storylines, new things going on. Braun showing up. If Wyndham doesn't show over the weekend, there could be a very good possibility he shows up on Raw. He was on Raw the last time he was there. Now he could go to SmackDown, but SmackDown's got a lot going on. And they're a shorter show, so they've got a lot of stuff going on. They've got Cross there, they've got Drew there, they've got Roman there, they've got a lot going on down there. I'm kind of thinking they bring him back to Raw, so that could be a big show for us also. So we'll see. But yeah, so that's our schedule. And then of course we'll be back here next Thursday to do another episode of Impact Wrestling. All right. Other than that, Tazzy, go ahead.
We got a full schedule for the next 4 days. You guys ready for this? Tomorrow, tailgate party for SmackDown. That starts at 6:15 p.m. Eastern time. I might lose my voice right here. After party will be at 10:15 p.m. Eastern. I know. That's the same time as Rampage. You guys want to watch both? By all means. It's all good. I got rid of the after party just because of Rampage. I'm not doing it no more. I'm bringing back the after party. So we're back 10:15 p.m. Eastern time. Saturday, Clash at the Castle, 12:30 p.m. Eastern time. We will do the predictions, and Joe and Jeff will give me their predictions, so I'll read it off on the show. Sunday, huge. Sunday, NXT Worlds Collide Watch Along / Birthday Bash Party. Right. And yes, our birthday's on Sunday.
There you go.
That was that. Also, there is a Cooking with Tazzy on that show too, as well. That will start at 3:30 p.m. Eastern time. And of course, Monday, 5:15 p.m. Eastern time. That's the tailgate party before Abby's. And then after Raw is 11:15 p.m. Eastern time. It's the after party. That is it for after that for a week because the team is back in town.
You're gonna need a weekend. You're gonna need a week to recover.
You know what? We can't leave because this is going to be the last time we stream until Monday. So we're going to miss your birthday, Tazzy. So
You're right.
happy early birthday,
Yes.
Tazzy. Here you go.
Happy birthday to you.
There you go. So Tazzy has a full plate for stuff this weekend. So make sure you go over. He literally needs a little over 100 people for 1,000. So make sure you head on over to there to watch Clash. I know everybody's looking forward to it. You've got one more show tomorrow with SmackDown. Don't spoil yourselves on the dirt sheets because it is out there. That show tomorrow has been taped. So it was taped last week. So don't spoil it for yourselves. I'm telling you, there's stuff that happens on there. So don't spoil it for yourselves.
Give you a hint. I will give you a hint. Do not miss the beginning of the show.
Yeah. I mean, we won't be here for Clash at the Castle, but it doesn't mean we won't be thinking about it. Drew McIntyre is probably going to have his old theme song back, which is pretty amazing. The matches are going to be awesome. You have the three versus three women's tag match. There could be surprises. There could be Naomi and Sasha might show up. Wyndham could show up. There could be a lot of people that may show up at this thing, and then you've got whatever's going to happen with Drew and Roman. Don't be surprised. We were talking about this before we went on the show. Don't be surprised if Drew gets distracted or taken out by Tyson Fury, who is supposed to be there. Now, they didn't say where. It could be in the crowd, but he is supposed to be there at the event. So that could lead to something with Tyson Fury and Drew. Just saying. So this is just all stuff that was floating around there. But Tyson Fury is supposed to be at the show. So very, very interesting. It should be good. I am going to stay off of the social. So there will not be anything on our Twitter channel, which is very unusual. I will not be putting anything up there because I do not want it spoiled. I am going to come home that night and I'm going to watch the whole thing. Once I'm watching it, I will put stuff out. So if Bray shows up or if anybody else big shows up, I am not going to go on Twitter because it's going to get spoiled. There's no doubt. Like I'll literally I'll put it on the homepage. It'll be there. So I am not going to watch any of that after work until I get home and I see the show for myself. So enjoy it. It's a huge week of pro wrestling. Enjoy it. And again, you got SmackDown and Rampage tomorrow night too, right before the show. So both go home shows tomorrow night on Friday night. So have a good Labor Day weekend. Yes, it is a holiday. So make sure, absolutely have a good holiday weekend. Guys, listen, enjoy the wrestling. Please allow yourselves to be surprised and have fun. Don't always sit on those dirt sheets, please, because 90% of the time, or maybe a little less, they're wrong. So don't sit on those dirt sheets and ruin things for yourself. Enjoy the surprises. That's what wrestling's about. It's like watching a movie. Don't spoil it for yourselves. Enjoy what happens. I trust me, you'll be happy you did. You'll be happy you did. So that's it. From Tazzy, from Jeff, from myself. Have a great rest of your night. Enjoy all the wrestling this weekend. And we will hopefully see you all for our next broadcast, which will be Monday for Abby's Window. So stay safe. Please be kind to one another. And hopefully we will see you all then. Good night, everybody.